The Lambda 2.0 editor has two separate environments, one for text and the other for mathematics, and it is possible to switch freely from one to the other, even in the same line. The mathematical rules and functions described in this manual only apply in the mathematical environment. In the textual environment, the commands available are the basic commands of a common text editor. Each new Lambda document opens, by default, in the mathematical environment. To enter the textual one, type Ctrl+J, or select Text Section from the Insert menu. When a text section is opened, the closing marker is also automatically inserted, with the cursor positioned within the two markers A and A, text and end of text. The markers appear identical both on the screen and on the Braille display, dots 1 2 3 4 6 7 in Italian code. In order not to make reading too cumbersome, the two symbols are generally ignored by the speech synthesis. The name of the markers in the text section is only spoken when exploring the line point by moving the cursor with the arrow keys. For the user, understanding whether he is in the text or mathematics section should be fairly easy. Apart from the information provided by the context, the contents of the two environments are clearly different. The type of reading provided by the summary is completely different. In the status bar at the bottom, the name of the element on which the cursor is placed appears if we are in the mathematical environment. The letter of the cursor always appears if we are in the textual environment. On the screen, the textual part appears all in blue while the mathematical part uses three different colors, black, green, red, depending on the type of elements. To exit the text section and switch to the mathematics section, you must move to the right with the cursor arrow when you are at the end of the text, thus bypassing the closing marker. Example: typing Ctrl+J inserts both text markers, open and closed, and the cursor is positioned between the two. Non-mathematical text is written freely. The screen reader works as in any text editor, and the synthesis reads the words in the usual way. At the end of the text, you move the cursor out of the text area with the right arrow key. We are now in the mathematical area. All the commands for mathematical editing offered by Lambda are active, and the synthesis pronounces the name of the various mathematical elements. This is one of the rare cases in which the Lambda editor inserts both markers at the same time. The blocks of the mathematical environment are in fact first opened and then closed, with two separate commands. The distinction between the two environments, text and mathematics, is strict. Their function is completely different and any ambiguity must be avoided. For this reason, both markers must always be present, and must therefore be inserted or deleted at the same time. It is therefore not possible to delete markers to transform a text into mathematics, or vice versa. Markers can only be deleted together with the text contained within them. Any text selection copied and pasted into a mathematical block will automatically be delimited by the two text markers. The same thing will happen when copying a mathematical selection into a text selection. Example: let us transform the example from before by inserting the formula within the text. You select the mathematical part, cut it with Ctrl+X. When inserted with Ctrl+V, the two resulting blocks of text are automatically correctly marked with new closing and opening symbols.